Hello, this is the Tesla's House Escape Room, and I'm going to walk you through the first few screens and get you going in the game so you can begin the activity. The first screen you see will be the controls screen. You can see on the left there's keyboard and mouse controls. You can use your arrow keys or the A and D keys to move left and right, and the enter key to activate. Or you have your touchscreen controls if you're using a mobile device, an iPad, a phone, and there will be on-screen buttons for you to use. And then click to continue. Throughout the game, there'll be many buttons you can click on. You can actually click on the buttons with your device, your phone, your mouse. There will also be, you can navigate using the keyboard left right buttons and the enter key as well. Click to continue. You'll want to set a group number. All members of a group, if you're working in groups, should use the same number. This is how the questions get randomized throughout the activity, and it makes it helpful if everybody has their questions in a group randomized the same way. So you can decide one person can pick a number that they want, and you just click on these things and it'll change the number. Put in whatever your favorite 5-digit number is, make sure everybody in the group has the same number, and then click to continue. Finally, you're going to come to your character select. There are 6 different characters, and you can navigate them by hitting your left-right button on your keyboard, the AD buttons, or the left-right arrows on screen. You can see there's 2 explorers. They look very similar. There's a female and a male. We've got a witch in a blue hat, a wizard with a beard and a red hat. We have a maid, and we have a cook. So you can pick the character you like. That will be the character you'll be running around in the activity with. I'm going to stick with the cook. His name is Shep. So here we are. We are in the game. And you'll notice you have your on-screen controls. You can actually even use a mouse and touch them if you wanted to do that. Or you can use your A and D keys, your arrow keys, or the touchscreen. So as you start walking around, you'll notice that above your head, little icons will appear every so often. That indicates that you can enter that thing, and it'll pop you into a screen, and there is something here for you to do. If I'm clicking my enter key, or tapping the green button on the screen, I can move this pendulum around, and I can do the same thing with each of these. Now, right now, we don't actually know where these are going to belong. There's no clues that tell us which questions go with these different pendulums. You're going to have to find that out throughout the activity. So if I keep going, I can head upstairs. And upstairs, there is some stuff that we can do right away. The first thing you come to is the safe. You can do the problems, and you can see on the side here, we have some different questions. These are the questions you'll need to answer in the right order. Questions 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer these questions in this order from your worksheet, and that will give you the code to open the safe. I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to do that right now, and I will see you on the other side. But before I move on, I do want to show you, you can click on these things using your touchscreen device. That's the wrong code. Or you can navigate using the left and right arrow keys on the screen or on your keyboard as well. Okay, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to put the right code in. So I just put the right code in, and there is a little animation played, the safe opened, and now I can get something for the safe. And it's going to say, we got the clock clues. So that clock that we saw earlier, we can now do it. We can now go down there, and it'll tell us what questions we need to answer in which order to open the clock. And we can continue on with our upstairs. We can go to the window, and we can see there's some questions here. There's nothing really to do here. It's just there's a thing in the middle that says password, and there's a couple questions for us to look at. Okay, maybe write that down. Those might be clues we need later on. I'm going to continue over to the telephone. The telephone is an old-style rotary phone, and you can see on the back wall behind the phone there are a couple questions again. These are the questions you'll need to answer in order to get the phone correct. Now, I'm going to put in a wrong answer to show you what happens if I just put in 1, 1, 1, and just for show, 5. If I check that, if you get the question wrong, it's going to say, sorry, wrong number. If you get the question correct, it'll tell you to do something else. I'm going to pause the video, and I'll get back to you on the other side. Okay, so I just put in the code. Now, if I hit this check button, it says, look behind the picture frame. So we did pass a picture frame earlier, but there was nothing for us to do earlier. If we go there now, we should have our little action button, and it'll tell us to do some stuff. So I think you've got a pretty good idea of what the game does. You're going to use your arrow keys, your left and right. You're going to answer the clues they tell you. I don't want to give it all away, but hey, there's those clues we found in the safe. And now we can do the puzzle here on the clock, and that will allow us to progress in the game. So now the rest of this is for you to figure out and how to do. Have fun, explore, do some math, and good luck.